Well, good morning. It is the 10th, Friday, the 10th of March, 2023. Today we're running right at set point, so not a really big issue. We are low on our flow. Our flow is diminished because of, we've had snow and freezing temperatures, so things are a little bit slower. We're only putting out 198 kilowatts right now. We're still running both units. I believe that this week we're going to see over the weekend, we're supposed to be up near 40 every day, so we're going to start seeing flow, and we want to keep that flow where it should be. This morning I had to find some information on the turbines and the generators, like the power factors and the horsepower ratings, and basically, since I was digging into it and had to get nameplates off, plates off the machines, I actually made a file for them because there wasn't any. Believe it or not, nobody had the model serial numbers or the data, any data off the tags anywhere. I'm sure at some point in time they had them somewhere, but this plant itself, the company that originally built up the power plant actually went bankrupt at one point. Then it went into federal court, and a lot of the information was taken from here and was placed in an office in Carthage, which is way up at the Canadian border. When they claimed that, well, it was in Watertown, and then they boxed everything up in trailers and took it up to Carthage and parked it up there. So a lot of the information that we had on this particular site was just gone. It was in the main office and it shouldn't have been there. Anyways, so when the company, when the bank or when the federal government finally, the federal courts finally released it to be sold, and Ampersand bought it, we were lacking a lot of the technical information. We're slowly gaining some of that back, and a lot of that information is just figuring out. I've got manual books. I've got file drawers full of stuff, but the information that they needed for for licensing that the Federal Energy Commission requested, we didn't have, so we had to find it. It took probably half hour, 45 minutes to find the information and then to put it into a file and send it off. So it is what it is. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. But today is going to be about 40 degrees. Sun is shining. The chickens been out. The chickens are fed. We came down last night and watered them. We did the usual stuff for them, but their water was somebody knocked down the water. I imagine it was one of the young roosters. You can see it's a nice day out here today. Go over here and we'll look at the river, check that out, see what's happening there. I'm not going to do today's Friday. There's the squirrel. The squirrel this morning, after I fed the chickens, was running across the snowbanks with a piece of pizza in its mouth. We had some cardboard pizza that I call cardboard pizza, and it left over that Sarah had made, and we brought it here, and for the chickens, and the squirrel gets it and takes it off. So it was pretty funny watching him run across the yard with that. Well, you can see the water level is about where it was yesterday. It's not much change. I'm hoping to see some increase in the next day or two. Looks like we may see some snow on Monday and Tuesday, or Monday night through Tuesday. Chickens are getting up on the outside roost. They're liking the little bit warmer temperatures that we've been having. They like the sunshine. They just like to look out. But you can see, there's my garbage trailer. It is. That's how much snow we got. It's if we get another 10 inches, it's going to be really something. Been this week we've been doing some work. I did some work yesterday. Went up to Sebile, worked on that shower up there for a little bit. Got that connected, got it done. We were going to start doing the testing on the drain lines, but I did have a fitting, so I got to pick up a fitting today. We looked for a fitting locally, and since we don't have a hardware anymore, that kind of stuff's going to be few and far between. So I looked around here and I can't find one, so we're going to have to pick one up when I'm out today. Today's, we're going to Saratoga to, that's where the car payment's going to be paid, so we're going to be going to Saratoga once a month. And we have BJ's, which is, BJ's is the same as Sam's Club. So we always make sure we go in there. And we usually buy paper towels, the toilet paper, that kind of stuff there, just because you can get it in bigger quantities. And then we'll probably mosey off to Denny's for lunch and then home. So not going to be I'm not going to do any work today. We're noticing still got redness, still got some, Juanita said the side's still red and warm, so it's like, well, maybe the infection is not going away completely. Took the last of my Bactrim today. That's the one that gives me the shakes, makes my hands shake. So hopefully we get rid of that and we don't have to go back to that. She says we'll probably have to take another round, but we'll see. I was supposed to go to the doctor on yesterday morning, but she crashed her car. So, if she didn't want to see me, she could have just said, don't come. And she didn't wreck her car. But, so I've got to go back on Tuesday, see her then. And then we'll see. I still have the ampicillin, and that's going to take me to Sunday morning, so it won't be too bad if I don't get it right away. Again, if I run a fever or run into any problems, I can go immediately to the ER, blah, blah, blah. So, but I'm feeling good, so I don't feel bad at all. I run out of power. I run out of power about 1:30 in the afternoon, and that's about the end of it. So, but if I'm just driving, that's fine. But physical work, if I'm moving, it can get bad quick. So, anyways. That's where we're at. Today is just going to be kind of a hold on, do nothing day. Gonna find. Maybe I'll get some shots of the Saratoga area, just so you can see some of that. And Saratoga is a very nice town. I don't know exactly how many people are there, but they've got them all. They've got Home Depot. They've got a Lowe's. All the fast food joints are there. Huge horse racing. You don't go in August. We've been to the horse track. We've watched the horses run. It is something to watch. I'm not much of a gambler, so my daughter Barbara does. She was into the horses, and you go there and you do this, and I was like, tell me what to do. So I went in and did what she said. Never won anything, we spent like $20 and said, there, done. But what a neat place, and it was. We watched Rachel Alexander actually run, and Daniel bet against Rachel Alexander, and Barbara had a fit, so she said, you got to change that. That horse won the Kentucky Derby. So after much pressure, Daniel went and changed his bet, and it was a $5 bet. But if he'd have left it alone, it was a 30-1 winner. So, lesson learned was never listen to Barbara. Because she was completely wrong. Because he had boxed, there were 4 horses in the race. He boxed the 3 without Rachel Alexander, and he should have just left it alone because he would have won. Anyways, so that's pretty much all that I've got. It's kind of a short one today, but that's what it is. All right, well, you guys have a good day. Take care of yourselves and those around you, because we really don't have anybody else. I'll talk to you later.